Live from Los Angeles, it's Monday night, time for the Kruse Control show, and here's our host, Brian Kruse.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Kruse Control. It is hump day, everybody. It's Wednesday, January 15th. I can't believe it's the 15th already, 2025. Welcome to Kruse Control, the home of entertainment news. I'm your host as always, Brian Kruse. Happy hump day. Hope you humped up all the best squirrels in the universe out there that were sticking those nuts someplace and having a great time. We're having a great time tonight too. It is hump day. It's hump day. GR knows what I'm talking about. Angelino. Anyways, good to see y'all back on Kruse Control. Happy to see you. Hope you had a great Wednesday. And joining us back as always is that tech director himself, the Thirsty Daddy, Mr. GR Waters. What's up, GR?
Yeah, my friend. Good to be here. I know it's Wednesday, even though I said Monday. Monday's close to Wednesday.
You did say. I didn't even realize you said Monday.
It's only a day apart. I know. I realized that too. It's okay, Gir. It's okay, Gur.
I was testing
It's okay,
you, Brian.
Gur.
That's what it was.
It's all good, Gur. He's gonna get pissed at us now. What's up, Milton Bradley? Good to see you. Been too long, man. How you been, Gia?
Hey.
Right, baby.
Not
Right.
bad. Not like I've had better days. I lost a neighbor today.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, GR.
Oh no.
That's never
Me
fun.
too, man. It
Sorry.
sucks.
Yeah. Well,
Long
you know
time
what?
friend of 30 years.
What's up, Queen?
Shit happens.
Yeah. Well, GR, we'll toast to them tonight. To them, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it was Friday, it'd be better. Then I could really be drinking.
You'd be really toasting. Well, you're still looking good, GR. We're happy we got the tech stuff going down. GR was doing some last minute work on the show, so we're happy to have you here, GR.
I'm glad to be here, Brian. Smartass.
Good to see you, GR. Round of applause, Mr. GR Waters, everybody. Thanks, GR. Thanks, as always. Good to see you. And joining me back, as always, everybody. Oh, it's starting to be one of those shows, I think, everybody. Joining us back.
You want me on your back?
On my back? Everybody would love to have her here, Miss Angela Costello.
Hi. I'm on your back right. I'm on Brian's back right now. You can't tell. I'm just in a different setting.
Oh boy.
Does it feel like I'm on your back, Brian?
It feels like something's happening today. I don't know what's happening today, Angela. I have no idea.
It's Monday.
Drinking already.
I'm on your back.
And we're having a good time.
I can't find my AirPods. I mean, it's just everything's all over the place. I mean, we're all a mess. Okay.
I know, right?
We're all
Angela.
a mess.
Hey, girl.
Hey, everybody.
It's
Hi,
hump day.
Queen. Hi, Milton Bradley.
It's hump day.
Hey. Hey, Pepe.
Pepe is happy to be here, right, Pepe?
Angela, can I get a pet?
I guess he wants a pet. He wants a pet, I guess. I love
You
it.
want the snickety snacks?
He always wants the snickety snacks. It's all he wants.
You want a snickety snack?
I like
Right?
that smile.
Open
Welcome
popcorn.
to the show.
Is Daddy not giving you snickety snacks?
Hey, don't, bro. Hey, I'm doing my best here. I'm doing my best.
Come on, Daddy.
I just gave him some snacks, and he yelled at me. He was very vocal about that. He was
Really?
asking me for cheese sticks, Angela, and I was like, what the
Give me
hell?
some of them cheese sticks and shut the fuck up.
Wheel of cheese.
You see what I mean? You gotta watch out for this guy. He's fired up tonight. Jeez.
You ate a
Oh
whole
boy.
wheel of cheese.
Yeah, he did.
What kind
Yeah,
of
he
dog
did.
you have? Is it a mouse?
I'm not
Extra
your
large
average
rat.
chihuahua, okay?
There you go. There you go.
Chihuahua. Okay, Pepe. Well, you're going to be rooting and tooting. I'm glad you're not in my house.
Right? Yeah.
I will consider your suggestion.
Okay, let's move on.
Good to see you, Angela. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Nice way to start it off. Good
GR's had enough of Pepe, but you better watch out. Pepe will come after him too. Good to see you. Good to see you. Also joining us back, everybody. Happy to have him back on a Wednesday, as always. Actor, writer, director himself, Mr. Trevor Triggs.
Hello.
How you doing, Trevor?
I'm doing pretty all right. I think I was sick for like the entire year so far, but now I'm back. I'm healthy. I'm sassy. I'm ready to have some opinions.
Right?
Yeah, I remember you being pretty ill. Like you were like dying the last time I saw you on here. You were
Yeah.
like-
I was.
Yeah.
I'm
Looking
glad
good, though.
your
You feeling
illness
better?
is gone.
Feeling much better. Yes, thank you.
That's good, man. You're looking good. Looking fresh tonight. Looking fresh. So.
You got a fresh hairdo? Is that a fresh?
I am prepared though.
Trevor, did you have new hair?
I don't.
Happening?
No, it's just
Okay.
I don't know. This color is hanging out for a really long time. It's been really nice. I'm not even like taking care of it very well, but it's.
Oh, okay. I think we did. Yeah, I don't remember. I thought it was blue last time. Maybe I'm just like colors are starting like.
I'm in a different room than I was last time. The lighting is different. It's teal, so it could kind of go either way.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
So you're drinking a Zevia over there, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Cheers.
This must be the official drink of Kruse Control.
For a hump day, I guess, right?
I love you, girl.
And to anyone that
Happy
may
Liquid
work
Oil.
at the company, we'll gladly take a nice little sponsorship. Thank you. Cheers.
Yep, 100%.
Zevia.
Yes, sir.
Cheers.
Good stuff.
And the coffee
Non-alcoholic
too.
Mondays and Wednesdays. I just called it Tuesdays. So see, we are
We're all-
on a brand.
We're all messed up on
I've
what
got
day
one
it
of
is.
these also, so we're it's not,
Oh,
damn right.
Well,
yeah,
doubling
double
up.
fisting.
Right? You got to make that happen. Got to like.
I
everything's
like
happen.
this guy. This guy's a nice guy. I like this guy.
Thanks, Peppy. Thanks.
Milton
Well, happy to
Bradley
have you all
is
here.
right. Good health is always important, right, guys?
100%.
Milton Bradley is correct.
Yeah, good health is always very important, especially on a Wednesday. Especially on a Wednesday, right? We all know that is, but every day, probably every day, But
Probably
good
every
to have
day,
you all
yeah.
back.
We should do every day.
Good to have you all back on Kruse Control tonight. It's going to be a fun show as always. Queen, love to see you. Have you here by Milton Bradley. But it doesn't matter what day of the week it is on Kruse Control. It could be a Monday, a Wednesday, a Friday, a Saturday, a Sunday. Any week, there's always one thing going down, everybody. And that's a lot of what? Of what, GR? What's going on, GR? Tell me right now.
Breaking news!
Breaking news! All right, the very first thing we'll talk about is Discovery Plus. Is anybody watching Discovery Plus? Well, they raised their prices by $1 now. So if you aren't watching it, $5.99 with ads, $9.99 now ad-free. This like merged with Max, so you can already get this content on Max. So I don't even know why Discovery Plus is still out there, but if you're paying for it, it's $1 more. Enjoy that. More people are watching Netflix and are watching, of course, Squid Game. And Squid Game numbers keep going. Now, this is like Squid Game Watch right now, guys, at this point. Squid Game Watch. They now have 152.5 million views. 152.5 million. And they have entered to be the top third watched ever on Netflix, behind Wednesday, which had 252 million, so not too far behind there. But the number one still on Netflix is, of course, Squid Game Season 1 with 265 million views. So we still have to get another 100 million out there. Can it break it? Can it get there? Can it actually make it? I think it will. I really think it will. I think that it will get there, and we'll have a big celebration for Squid Game. Season 2 is so good. I can't wait for Season 3 in June. Again, they leaked that. I'm still saying it's coming in June. I can't wait to find out. But speaking about games, I want to talk about The Running Man, because there's new casting for The Running Man. And of course, this used to be with Arnold Schwarzenegger, the original movie back in the 80s. Of course, it was based off a Stephen King book from 1982, based with the same name. The Running Man has officially cast Coleman Domingo. And honestly, everybody's talking about this guy. They were talking about him being Kang at one point. Now he's been cast as the world's most dangerous game show host in the movie. And of course, we got Glenn Powell in here as the main character. We also have on top here Edgar Wright's directing this movie. You got Josh Brolin, Kathy O'Brien, Daniel Ezra. There's a bunch of people coming on. The casting keeps building up for this too. I hope this is good. Squid Game, man. Squid Game isn't your thing, Milton Brady? You gotta check it out, man. I really do like Squid Game. I think it's fun. I'm excited about this though. Every time I hear about new casting, I'm like, yes. So I hope this movie is going to be great. Coming out next November. I hope it's fantastic. And something else that's weird to me is Jude Law is playing Putin. Jude Law is playing Putin, everybody. This is a thing? Like, this is a thing. He goes from Skeleton Crew, Kids Space Star Wars, to being Vladimir Putin. I don't know how that happens. But good for him. He can play anything.
Really generous. That's a very generous, offer to Jude Law to look like Putin. I mean, come on, that's got to be Putin's dream in his life.
He's probably loving it. Putin's like, yes, I'm getting on my horse right now, going shirtless and gonna celebrate. But Jude Law is coming in, playing him, and the movie is called The Wizard of the Kremlin. Now, this is based off a 2022 best-selling novel by Giuliano da Empolio. I probably butchered your name, man. But it's also known, of course, as Wizard of Kremlin is the name of the book, too. But it's really about a TV producer before becoming a political advisor to Putin, the Tsar he's called during this. After his resignation from the position, it puts him into a situation where he's actually with Putin. So you're following him and you're actually seeing as it's happening, it's the whole different kind of regime building where Putin becomes Putin. And it's all based through this guy's eyes, who is definitely a news person. So it's interesting. It's actually fascinating. And I wonder how much Putin's actually going to be in here. But I know that, again, Jude Law was talking about it, and he was like, it's a lot to wrap my head around right now. He's trying to figure out they're about to start shooting. So I'm intrigued. Call me tickled pink and tell me interested. I'm going to see what happens. Putin. Oh, Putin. I'd rather see Shrek 5 right now, I'd say. And Shrek 5 has been pushed. Again, we love Shrek. I can't believe there's another Shrek coming. I can't believe there's another Shrek, but December 23rd, 2026 is when the new Shrek movie is coming out. It's been pushed a year. It was supposed to come out in July. So they pushed it a year, and now they're giving more time. This makes sense, again, because I knew this was going to take a while to actually animate. That the whole cast coming back. Donkey is back. Everybody's back. Mike Myers, and I'm excited. Call me excited. I know GR's got his favorite ogre mug tonight, and I hope that he can showcase it later. Right, GR?
All right, yeah.
You know what GR's more excited about? Oh, come on, GR. I know you're more excited about, GR. Something else that's not being pushed, maybe being pulled, maybe being started, is Kevin Costner and J-Lo getting together, everybody. Kevin Costner and Jennifer Lopez as a couple. Now, we talked about this a while ago. A few weeks ago, there was a situation where they spent like a weekend together, a night together in Aspen, Colorado. And everyone's like, what's happening? Apparently, they spawned a little relationship here. Insiders are saying they're getting pretty close. And now they're trying to find a time to get together for more dinner dates. He sent her a big bouquet of flowers, handwritten note too, with a magnum of champagne, and she's apparently really excited. She's loving this attention after the divorce with Brad. Isn't this weird to me? Like these two together?
You mean Ben?
Oh
Ben
yeah,
Affleck?
Ben. Oh, Ben. Oh.
The Brads. I know. See, we're on a roll.
There's too many. I'm gonna do this to myself. Do that to myself. Yeah. Do that right to myself. Yeah, I'm interested though too. I'm like, these two together, but apparently they're gonna see what happens. But she says if it doesn't work out, she'll be happy to be his friends. But it sounds like he's coming in pretty hot to get in there. I don't know. Them together seems like there's
He
a lot
likes
of.
that Latina, like.
He
He wants that
he wants
Jenny
a little
from
bit of
the
that.
blocks.
He
wants some of that
spicy
booty.
romance.
What, GR?
I mean, she's hot,
And he
so.
wants some
I don't blame him.
spicy romance.
He does want that spicy romance. But to me, this seems like there's some holes in this logic for this relationship. But Holes is coming, everybody, in a rebooted fashion. If you ever seen Holes before, that's like J-Lo dating her father, Queen says.
Oh my God, is that you, Brian?
No. I'll be Shia LaBeouf for my second. Shia LaBeouf not coming back for the Holes reboot as of now, but the television show coming forward now about Louis Chandler's Holes. Okay, this is coming to Disney Plus. Disney Plus. Now, Shia LaBeouf played the original character in the first one.
I don't know about his holes.
Shia wants to know all about Shia LaBeouf's holes. But Shia LaBeouf's holes.
I don't want to know about his.
No, I didn't.
If you haven't seen Holes before, now it was about the character Stanley, who spent a time in a juvenile detention camp. That was Shia LaBeouf after wrongfully being convicted for stealing a famous baseball player's sneakers. Right? That's what it is. Weird. We put in a detention camp, and then the guy actually punishes him by making him dig holes. And so this is coming out now at Disney Plus. We're gonna have that happen, and they're gonna do a gender swap thing. So it's gonna be a reimagination, female lead instead. The book came out in 1998. So we'll have to see if this is good. But Disney Plus show is going to be good. I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of Holes. It was okay. Nice lizards, right, Queen? Nice lizards. Round of applause for those lizards. Those are some humpy lizards right there. All over Shia LaBeouf finding all of his holes. That's what they're trying to find for GR.
He's about
Lizard
to bite
time.
his hole right there.
Yeah, about to bite that. Oh, jeez. Getting in there in a hump day. Woo,
Come on, we
woo.
know that Shia LaBeouf only eats people.
Yeah, what? Whoa!
Oh, I heard
whoa.
with sauteed butter and garlic.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
I don't know what Shia LaBeouf's doing there. I mean, he might be doing some crazy stuff.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Only for you, Brian, because you're the best. I gotta
Thanks,
tell
man. I don't know what you're only for me for, but good to see you, Peppy. But shout out about holes coming, but also some holes in something, guys. Listen to this, though, too. Alec Baldwin is suing now. Again, he's suing now. This is something that's crazy. In a civil suit, he's suing the prosecution now based off of his whole court case. Now, you would think that, I'll be him for a second. You would think that he would want to just like let this be in the past, but he doesn't want to let it be in the past. Now, he is saying in this civil suit, he's actually asking for unspecified damages and a jury trial based off of what happened to him. He's saying because the defendant's actions were motivated by evil motive, they were saying, or intent involved in a reckless and callous indifference to Baldwin's federally protected rights. So saying that they came after his rights, they're throwing a bunch of stuff on him. They also said that they were blaming him for other people's work, other people's actual, I should say they're not problems, but their own, I guess, what do you want to call it? I can't think of the word for it. Other people's discretions, I should say. Other people's discretions. And so now he's suing them. He's saying he wants this to be done to the appropriate full extent of the law, and he wants to make sure this doesn't happen to anybody else. He said there's misconduct in their pursuit of Baldwin, and the trial was a combination of misconduct and also just trying for worldwide attention against him. And there was a 73-page complaint that came forward, and he's going to try to get some action against the court and make this never happen again. I just think he want this like be in his past, like stop doing this. But then again, maybe he needs more money. He's saying that his career's kind of hurt from this too, and it's a hard time to come back. I don't know if I believe that. But we'll see. Alec Baldwin, guys, suing, civil suit moving forward, and maybe Daredevil can represent him in this one because Charlie Cox is officially back as Daredevil in Born Again, and the trailer was supposed to drop Monday. Hit the dirt. Oh shit, Milton Bradley. Yes. I'm giving a round of applause for that one, Milton Bradley. So the trailer was supposed to come out on Monday, and they said it was delayed because of the fires, which I'm like, delaying a trailer because of the fires? That doesn't really make sense to me because, I mean, it had to be done. You know, it was released earlier, but the trailer did drop today. I didn't know it was going to be dropped today, and it got dropped. So, like, you know, just for fun, I'm going to put it on. So here's the trailer for the new Daredevil show. Why not?
Hell yeah.
Thank you for finding the time.
I will admit, it's not entirely unpleasant seeing you again.
I love D'Onofrio. It was so good.
A lot of time has passed. By the look of it, you've come up in the world.
I could say the same about you.
The mayor serves his city. I can see you're not entirely convinced.
Can you blame me? I can't shake the feeling that you're gaming the system.
Why did you stop being a vigilante?
The line was crossed.
It's hard to come to terms with a violent nature. Hating the power it has over us.
Mickey Mouse is getting violent, everybody.
This city can't go
I think you're
unchecked.
jumping ahead in the script there, Brian.
It's Mickey Mouse? Wait.
Well, it's Disney. It's Disney. That's all I'm saying.
I'm like,
Sometimes
Wasn't
peace needs to be
Discovery
broken.
Disney? Everything's Disney.
And chaos must reign.
Am I putting the hatchet down?
If you're a fan of the Netflix show, all this stuff, everybody's coming back. It looks like.
I was raised to believe in grace. But I was also raised
Jennifer Garner.
Right? Very crazy.
to believe in retribution.
Ooh.
It only hurts when you breathe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't look painful at all if it was real. Just
The original show was awesome,
casual
and
compound
this is exciting.
fracture.
This is exciting though, Angela. I don't know if you watched the original show, but the original show was so good, and it feels like they're trying to really like get into that that content, like really getting in there. So it's like so graphic and gory. That's unlike how Disney normally does it, you know?
If you need to catch up, I can let you borrow
getting
it.
a little.
Oh, look at that! Yeah,
What?
he's got
I
the
said,
whole
if you
thing
need
right
to
there.
catch up, I can let you borrow it.
Oh yeah, there you go. Nice.
I love it. It's on Disney Plus, I think now too,
I
right?
don't. Disney's
is,
getting
yeah.
a little gory, huh? They're like starting to move into being a little more, a little edgy. Well,
Like,
I mean, we already saw Deadpool.
Yeah, that's
Disney
true.
did the new Deadpool also, so we know they're good for it.
Yeah.
I really ever finished Echo. Oh, Echo, yeah. Echo was okay. I mean, Echo was all right. I would say like the last episode was probably the best. There's a lot of slow parts in Echo, but Daredevil's so good. The original series, they did like 3 seasons on Netflix, and this is a continuation of it. And they got the original cast back and Charlie Cox, and we've been waiting for this trailer for a while, and it's coming out in March. But it looks awesome. Oh, I just love D'Onofrio. Friend of the show, D'Onofrio. Charlie Cox too. He's a great person. We've had some Zoom meetings with D'Onofrio before for all the SEG stuff. He's awesome. He's a good person. I'm happy he's getting this like big opportunity to come back and play this character that he's so good at playing. He's so good. We'll talk about more Daredevil in a second because I'm happy to see that graphicness come back. And adulthood is also very graphic. Have you heard of this movie coming out? I don't know if you've heard of this, but Republic Pictures has picked up. Now this is Alex Winter's project. Now we're talking about Bill S. Preston from Bill and Ted. He's been directing for a long time, Alex Winter. This is his project, and it's kind of like a comic, kind of dark comedic, modern war kind of film. And you're gonna have Josh Gad starring in this. Billy Lord, I love Billy Lord. She's great. With her on American Horror Story for years. Great freaking human being. Of course, Princess Leia is, Carrie Fisher's daughter. She's fantastic. But the film follows a sister and a brother, Megan and Noah, who are barely hanging on in present-day America when they discover a dead body long buried in their parents' basement, and the siblings are pulled back to their hometown they ran away from and into a rabbit hole of crime and murder. I think it looks pretty freaking cool. I love everybody.
Coming of age film too, with like a twist, right? That modern.
Yeah.
Twist a little bit. Yeah.
Like get your family back together, figure out yourselves, and then like we got some murder involved though too, you know? And maybe Mickey Mouse will pop in there too, honestly, Angela. Maybe the Mickey Mouse will pop in there. He'll poke him away because Steamboat Willie, or should I say Screamboat Willie, is coming, everybody. The official first image of Mickey Mouse from the Steamboat Willie horror film is out. Here's your picture of our Screamboat Willie. Here he is, and Mickey Mouse is not messing around. And of course... Right? Originally supposed to come out in January. They pushed it to April. David Howard Thornton is, of course, he's from the Terrifier franchise, playing Steamboat, or I should say Screamboat Willie. This is a lot. I love this. This is hilarious. I mean, this Poonaverse stuff is just going nuts. I don't know if it's really Poonaverse. It's kind of its own Mickey-verse, but a lot of breaking news, everybody. A lot of breaking news.
Lots of stuff.
Bring on the Mickey Mouse with the poker. I don't know what's happening there, but they're doing something. They're doing something. GR's, they're going to be there day one. I just know that, as always. Super excited.
Right, yeah.
Super excited.
GR is going to be the first. Juror will be the first in line.
The rural GR.
Juror, G-Money. G-Money will be the first.
G-Money, G-Unit here.
Go ahead. I'm used to it. I'm used to it.
We're going to call you. There's like a list of nicknames we have for GR. We got G-Money, G-Daddy. Juror. What else? What else do we have, Brian?
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Daddy and
Not
Tyrannosaurus Rex now. Sorry, Trevor.
Boy.
We'll get to you at some point.
Yeah.
Brian's B-Rye.
right now.
We'll figure something out. We'll figure something out for sure, you know? Great.
Yeah.
I love you, girl.
Peppy, I know we love Queen. I know you love Queen. Leave her alone, man. Leave her alone. A lot of breaking news, everybody. But now it's that time. I got to put that minute on the clock for all my guests to have a minute to break down what to say. Is there hot takes? Let's do it. Grr. All right, everybody, now it's that time for those hot takes. This is that time for 1 minute on the clock, and all my guests get 1 minute to break down all their hot takes on all the latest breaking news. We got like 11 topics tonight. Can they hit every one before that bomb blows up? Or will they not? Then their time's up. But you know what? It comes down to you, the people, to decide who will be our hot take master for this hump day edition of Kruse Control. So let's go to our panel and find out who's going to go first for the hot takes. Let's go on over. All right, everybody. Angela, who's going to go first on the hot takes tonight? How you feeling?
I think I might go first for the first time.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Just get it out of the way. Just be like, you know what? I'm going to do it. Is that okay? I mean,
I think that's great.
Are you guys okay with that?
Yeah, 100%. Not 100% agree with that. 100% agree with that.
All
right.
Actually get through this for once. I'm gonna
All right,
just
Angela.
plow through it.
I'm feeling good about it. I'm feeling great about it. I think you got this. The hot
Good
take
energy.
time is going on. Yeah, and that hot take
All
energy
right.
going. All right,
Okay.
here we go. Throwing in a hot
Get
takes.
that energy going.
Let's get serious. Let's get sophisticated. Hot take time. Right, frothy. Hot takes in 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Okay, paying extra to watch Lions Hunt feels like we're the ones getting preyed on by Discovery Plus. Squid Game 2. Who needs therapy when you can watch fictional people suffer for cash? Let's see. Coleman Domingo cast in The Running Man. Forget The Price is Right. This is The Price is Your Life. Jude Law. The whole Putin thing. Dumbledore to dictator. This man's range knows no bounds. Seriously. Release of Shrek. Let's see. Minions are still bananas. We never really stood a chance there. Love those guys. Kevin Costner and J-Lo. I think these are probably one of the only two have not hooked up with each other in Hollywood yet. So let's do it. Go for it. Get some J-Lo booty. Holes. Stick it in your mouth hole. I don't really care. Daredevil. Great. Enemies to I don't even know what's going on with that one. Sorry. Alec Baldwin. It's just time to stop with the lawsuits, man. You gotta chill. I'm gonna finish, even though I didn't finish. I thought it was gonna be faster. Sorry. Give me 2 seconds. The whole Alex Winters adulthood movie, I think growing up is awkward, but at least this time it'll look like it's cool on screen, maybe. And then the whole horror and Screamboat. Let's see. Whistle. I put whistle while you scream. Hashtag childhood officially over. That's it. Thank you. That's my hot takes. Enjoy.
Great hot takes, Angela.
I know I went way over, but that's okay. I gotta write this stuff down sometimes. I can free ball it or whatever, but I can't.
Hey.
I can't always.
It's called free ballin'. Great hot takes.
Free ballin'. Yeah, I know. But that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah, it's how it crumbles. Well, whose crumbling cookie is happening next, Angela? That's the question. Who's
Trevor.
Next? All right.
You're on point, Trevor.
We'll save the Gur man for last. All right, Trevor. Here we go.
All right.
GR's probably sick of us at this point. All right, Trevor.
Stop it, Angel.
All right.
Here we go. Let's get sassy, sexy, sophisticated. Uptown Funk will bring you down and bring you back up. It's hot take time. In 3, 2, 1. Hot takes.
Every streaming service is raising prices and will continue to do so. Fuck them. They're creating a world where you own nothing and pay for everything. I will continue to invest in physical media as a small but growing contingent of millennials and Gen Z are returning to. Squid Game's popularity is a win for class consciousness. Side note, Season 2 is on Blu-ray already in Hong Kong, but America still hasn't gotten Season 1. God, I love Edgar Wright. Coleman Domingo is an inspired choice. I'm also ready to see Jude Law shirtless riding a bear with a rifle in his hand. Additional sequels to dormant kids franchises don't particularly interest me. J-Lo and K-Cause, okay. Almost every week I say something about reboot fatigue, and I still have it, but Holes is a good story. I have faith in Drew Goddard, and this project seems personal to him. Speaking of Goddard, I know he isn't involved anymore, but that Daredevil trailer, holy fucking shit, I haven't been this excited about a Marvel project in a while. Alec Baldwin, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I love Alex Winter. Adulthood sounds fun. I can't wait to see it. And Screamboat Willie, I'd give you an Ian Malcolm quote, but you already know which one.
Great hot takes.
Drop the mic, man. Oh, nice so long. Jesus. Okay, did you take a breath, Trevor? You were straight. You went right through.
I did not.
Trevor's I got these hot takes. God, great hot takes, Trevor.
Good job.
I trained for hot takes like when Tom Cruise trained for Mission Impossible movies.
I know. I gotta train my
lots of
mouth
cardio
for that.
Lots of cardio and Scientology. Great hot takes, Trevor.
That's the secret ingredient is the Scientology.
Yep. Well, as you knew in your life, maybe not your life, but somebody's life. Yeah. Milton Bradley, physical media is awesome still. Look at Trevor. He's still rocking it. I'm
gonna pull my hair out with all these effing streaming network advertising things. It's this was not the point of any of this. Like when this all started, it was meant to get away from like what we watch on regular broadcasts, where we have all the interruptions for advertising. And yes, you can pay, which is nice. They offer the the bundle where you don't have to pay, but then you're paying like $500 for all this crap, like cable, streaming, all these different networks, and then they're
You
stupid.
think that wasn't
It's like,
planned?
yeah, I mean, well, I know, but it's just like, come on, like, fucking make just one universal thing.
We're gonna have no commercials. Now, how's that song go? To dream the impossible dream.
Yeah.
I know, but
That's
I'm
your
just
favorite, right,
because
GR?
I'm annoyed. I'm tired of them. Like, would you like the advertising free one for like an extra $29.99? And then it's like, no, I don't want an extra $30 for Philo or whatever the heck. Like, come on, man, that's ridiculous. For the same shows that they show on every other, like Hulu, Netflix, Prime, everyone, they all like start showing the same stuff except for their original content. It's like dumb.
Yeah,
This
You
is
gotta-
what
you gotta,
they're
like,
doing.
start
They're playing that
canceling.
they're playing their mini violins for you.
Yeah, I know, right?
I love how Queen said no Minnie
Is that every
Mouse.
year? I'm just
I know,
gonna start
Queen.
like canceling them and like doing subscriptions and then like getting the trials and just cancel and then go back.
They
to
get
drinking
onto you
nuts.
though, Angela. After a while, they're like, they don't give you that free one again.
Well, no,
It's
I
like,
know. Well, I
there
know,
are cycles
yeah.
though. There are cycles they'll give you. Like,
you can
oh,
get
give it
for
again.
a while. Like
Yeah.
I'm getting Hulu right now for the Christmas time. I got it for like $1.99 for the year, like a month for the year, which is like way cheaper
that's-
than what I was paying. But I have
That's a great
I
price.
have advertising. Yeah, it is good.
Well,
But,
the ads.
The ads, yeah. So
That's
I mean,
fine.
it's not too bad, but yeah.
It's like we're going back to normal TV. That's what it is. We're back to normal TV now. We have
I
ads,
know, like,
but we're paying differently for it.
and I'm with Trevor. Physical media, man. Like, keep your physical media. Like, that's probably we're gonna probably see it. I'm starting to like get back into like watching just an actual DVD and putting it in and seeing the whole freaking thing without one
Oh,
single
what a
advertisement.
concept!
What?
Yeah, I know, right?
Well-
little lippy GR. Like,
Jared's a little lippy because he wants to do his hot takes. That's why.
okay, I know. Sorry. He's gonna be, I already know how great you are, GR. You go. You have the floor. Sorry, I just had this advertising
Gee,
irritation.
thanks.
No, I get that, Angela, 100%. Especially with all these like streaming services, just keeps happening and happening and
Yeah.
happening. Like Trevor said too, it's like they're just going to keep raising the prices and just keep screwing us over. It'll eventually
Yeah.
be just cable TV again. That's what it'll
Yep.
be. Or we'll go back to
right.
cable. We'll go back in time. That might happen. All right, GR. All right, man. I know you're waiting for those hot takes, GR. I know you're waiting for those hot takes. Woo! It's Thirsty Daddy time, everybody, on a hump day. All right, GR. How you feeling? You feeling ready and smooth and
Let's
debonair
get on
and,
with it.
and get ready to do these hot takes? All right, without further ado, everybody, the Thirsty Daddy's hot takes. 3, 2, 1. GR, you got the floor. Hot takes.
I'm as shocked as Trevor discovered raising prices. Squid Game up to number 3. It shows you how many hits Netflix has had. Oh, Jesus. Coleman, great actor, but I'm sorry he's not Richard Dawson. Lie, playing Putin. You better be good or you could be dead.
Ooh.
Shrek push, not a shock. They push everything. Costner and J-Lo shows his great taste and her poor taste. Holes, I don't see it as a great movie, but I don't see it as a series. Born Again looks great. Baldwin, he was a political scapegoat. Who gives a shit? Adulthood, I want to see that one. And I'm sorry, Screamboat, I'll pass, baby.
Come on, GR, Screamboat! Screamboat! Grr! Great hot
That's
takes,
what I
That
GR!
was really good, GR. That was like insanely fast,
Great.
So I actually write them down. You know, I do my prep work.
He does. GR
Yeah.
does. He's got his legal pad there. He's got a legal pad going. There it is. See?
Very nice.
Great hot takes, GR. Great hot takes, everybody.
Yeah, good hot takes, everyone.
Squid Game sounds like a cartoon, Milton Bradley said.
Milton.
Yeah, okay.
I love the name Milton Bradley. Like, just like it's just great.
Something
It's
tells
great.
me Milton Bradley's more interested in family games.
I know, right?
Oh, probably.
Oh.
Yeah.
But great hot takes across the board. I'm going to put this out to you right now in the audience. You tell me who you think should win hot takes. And while you're doing that, it's time for us to just take a moment, take a side step, and we're going to keep talking about these topics while you're voting. So everybody, now it's that time for some quick takes. Let's do it. All right, everybody, we're going to break down this breaking news right now, have a little side conversation while you're voting for the hot takes. And I'm super excited to find out what everybody's thinking about all these crazy topics going on, as always. So let's go back over to the panel right now. We're going to talk about the business right now. Angela, come on. Costner, J-Lo, is it love? Is it love? Oh my God, we're screaming to the heavens. Is it love?
Yeah, he's probably loving her tush.
Tushy love.
He's got that, like, I mean, it's a mesmerizing bum.
You think that's really what he's thinking about? You think he was like locked and loaded?
Well,
he saw it. He's
she's
like,
gorgeous. So I mean, she's this. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to. Yeah, but like, no, I don't want to make her
We like that
this
too.
some
Right.
body. But she's gorgeous. She's she's got a great personality. J-Lo. She's a kind person. So I think they might have a lot. I don't know if they worked with each other in the past. I know that this is like a project. I think there was something that they were supposed to be maybe working on together.
They had apparently they both on like family vacations or something like during that time where they're taking a break and they just kind of like bumped into each other. He saw that booty. He was like, whoop,
Yeah,
J-Lo?
he saw that booty and he's
J-Lo?
like, ooh.
I'd be the same way probably. I'm the same.
Like, yeah.
He's maybe Costner, you know what I mean?
She's
Hey.
She's nice. She's
Nice.
She's
Will it
nice.
last, Angela? Do you think will it last, or was like she's saying probably maybe a fling?
I think they're just, maybe it's
Bling.
just, who knows? Maybe it's a fun little fling. You never know with Kevin Costner, but I don't know. Maybe he's a handsome guy for his age. I'm not going to lie. He's not like.
I like that.
Terrible.
For his age.
Well, I mean, like, I'm just saying he's a decent looking man. So, I mean, he's got, I know he's got an asshole attitude in terms of like working on set, but like, you're hitting the slopes in Aspen and they happen to bump into each other and have a nice little chit chat, can strike up a convo. Maybe maybe a little romance is ensuing. You never know.
So I just looked it up, and they're actually not as far apart in age as I thought they were. They're only like they're only like 14 years apart, which by Hollywood standards is like nothing. I mean, she looks like she's 40 and he looks like he's 80, but they're actually
she's not in elementary school and he's like
it's
like 30 years old.
55 and he's like 68 or something. Like they're not that far apart.
Is he 68? Oh, I thought he was.
I didn't do the math. He was born in 1955. What does that work out to?
Oh.
So he'll be turning 70
69.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, GR's like close to you, GR. Right?
Well, who knows,
he's a
right?
year
Like
behind
maybe it's.
What do you think about that Bodyguard too? That's what they were saying. So I think it was
I
Milton
know.
Bradley, the Bodyguard.
I actually was gonna say like maybe this will be like the new. I didn't get a chance to say it, but I literally was gonna be like maybe it'll be Bodyguard number 2 for J-Lo.
Getting in there.
She's a dancer and singer. She needs some protection from.
I can't see him being the bodyguard. He'd be in his walker, and he'd have to. Yeah.
Oh, GR.
You're
age shaming him, GR? Are you age shaming him, GR? Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, call it like it is.
What do you think about that Running Man, GR? You think that movie's gonna be good? We keep talking about that movie, right? I feel like we keep getting more and more casting. Are you stoked for it still?
A little bit. I mean, I'd like to see how they twist it. But I'm sorry. I mean, it's like I said in the hot takes. Coleman's a great actor, but I mean, he's not Richard Dawson. Dawson played a game show host in the movie, which he was in real life.
Yeah,
I mean,
that makes sense.
It fit.
So then, GR, Could he become a game show host after this movie? Maybe he goes the opposite direction, right? he does like, I don't know, something else afterwards. I don't know, Night Catch. I don't know what that's. I mean, I'm gonna call it. I know that's not really a show, Night Catch, but why not?
Why not? Baldwin's doing a game show.
He is. Yep. Sometimes you gotta take that job you get. You know, I'll do a game show, GR. I want you to host a game show, GR. Huh?
If I was going to do it, it'd be the $1 Million Pyramid.
The $1 Million Pyramid. What's
Well,
that
it was
about?
it was $100,000 pyramid, but I'm updating it. Let's
Oh,
make it a
okay.
$1 million pyramid.
Dare I say, $1 billion pyramid?
I'm buying that for $1.
I'd be excited about that.
Pyramid.
1 billion. Trevor, that Daredevil trailer though. Come on, man. That Daredevil trailer, right? Finally. Are you super stoked? Again, you had the box set, I know. Are you super stoked?
I am. I'm super excited. I mean, like I was a slow adopter on Netflix in the first place. The reason I finally got Netflix was for Daredevil when that came out. And the original run was so good. Like I know a lot of people were really worried that Disney wasn't going to the tone was going to be softened or whatever. But like I said, we saw Deadpool and that definitely was rough and violent. And like now we see this trailer and it's like there was a lot of violence in that for a trailer. But I think it was just like Disney being like, we just want to make sure everybody knows, like, not to worry. Like you're going to get what you came here for.
That's what it seemed like 100%, because you see it's like, what? We were breaking people's arms, breaking their knees. And then on top of that, too, you're just like beating the hell out of everybody. And then also the main villain, that's actually, they haven't really showcased too much. He like murders people and makes art out of their body, their blood, and their body parts too. Yeah, which is a pretty brutal character. Do you see him in the trailer making some kind of art too? But like he's like a super insane character. And there's rumors online that it might have to come down to that Fisk and Daredevil have to team up to take him out because he's like one of the most brutal characters in the Daredevil universe. And you see him, it's like, whoo, you can see it's that white mask, you can see him a little bit, but they don't really showcase too much. But you see him painting little tidbits, and I'm like, that's cool. That's really cool. That's going deep into like the rated kind of R NC-17, I guess, for a Marvel show. I'm happy they went that route.
As far as NC-17, but we're gonna see some hard R action for sure.
Yeah. I'll be down for NC-17. You're right. They're not going to do that. Come on, Marvel. We need our first NC-17 product. And I don't know what that would even be like. I have no idea. But I'm excited. That trailer's so good. I'm so happy we finally got to see something.
I want to see Marvel finally go for the full NC-17 when they give us the Howard the Duck movie.
Oh,
that's the one.
Oh my gosh.
That's the NC-17.
The original one? I had no idea there were duck boobs in there. You know what I mean? There's duck boobs everywhere. I'm like, what? They got Play Duck too? It's like...
Yeah.
I think that was
I thought as a kid, I'm like, oh my God, there's duck boobs?
Duck boobs, woo! That's like crazy to me. Everywhere they're in your face. Come on, duck boobs, woo!
Oh God.
The danger. Okay, I'm gonna stop right there.
Yeah, you're gonna have to.
I got a case of the Wednesdays hump day.
I'm gonna calm down on the duck boobs.
Humpy.
Anyways, we do have a winner of the hot takes, everybody. Woo! Oh God, great quick takes, everybody. Great quick takes. But without further ado, we do have our winner for this Hump Day edition of Kruse Control, episode 286. Crazy. And our official winner. Here we go, everybody. Without that further ado, of this Hump Day edition of Kruse Control Mr. GR the Waters, the Thirsty Daddy. Congratulations, GR. You are the hot take winner for this Hump Day edition.
I gotta give him like a crown. Sir Gur. Sir Gur. Call him a knight, like Sir.
Gur Daddy.
You've been knighted by hot takes.
The hot takes.
Or the knight.
Great
I'll
hot
take
takes.
it. I got the abuse. I might as well get some something for it.
Great hot takes.
So the abuse, GR?
Yeah, well, I get it here. I was married once, so I'm used to it.
Oh.
Hey, man, where did you come from? Welcome to Kruse Control.
Peppy,
No
he's
abuse.
always here.
Sorry.
Anyways, great hot takes, everybody. A lot going on, though. As always, a lot going on. And I just have to talk about this briefly here because I saw this lawsuit came up and it kind of blew my mind because if you think about this, how is this happening? Why is this happening? There's a lawsuit about the servant. Can we talk about that in Kruse Court? Have you guys seen The Servant before? I love this show over on Apple TV Plus. M. Night Shyamalan, one of his better things I think he's ever done. I mean, he was writing it, he directs in it too, not every episode, but now he's being sued. The trial actually started on Tuesday over allegations that he copied the independent film to make this Apple TV Plus series for Apple. Again, on top of that too, The Servant, which The Servant, again, it's a crazy show. It's like psychological thriller. It's about a mother who actually she loses her baby. They give her one of those dolls, right? And then she starts believing that the doll is actually alive. But really what it comes down to, if you ask me, this whole thing is about kind of like heaven and hell. It seems like the Satan's involved, maybe the devil. There's like a pit to the hell in the bottom of their house building up. There's a lot of themes in here that are about, about Christianity, about, again, Satan, about how you believe in things, about religion. There's a lot levels here. But now Francesca Giovanni came forward, who is an Italian-born director, and saying that she's suing them for $81 million. They're suing Netflix, Apple TV Plus, and suing M. Night Shyamalan, saying that they actually stole all their ideas and the premise of that from their movie, The Truth About Emmanuel, and arguing that, honestly, that the whole plot for that movie is a delusional mother who cares for a doll as though it's a real baby, and a nanny who's complicit in the delusion, right? And so they're saying without that movie, there would be no servant. And I don't know if I believe that. I mean, a lot of these people these are a thing. These dolls are a thing, right? Where you get these dolls that are supposed to help you cope with it. And that's what they're trying to say for the defense, that yes, this is something you have all the time. Apple's saying this is ridiculous. Again, M. Night's saying this is ridiculous too. They're trying to get the whole case thrown out, but they couldn't. And they actually tried to sue one time before, back in January of 2020. And the federal judge initially threw out the case and said no. But now after a few months later, it was revived in the Ninth Circuit Court. And then the appeals went through, and now it's finally gone to court, and we'll have to see. $81 million. Yeah. Hey, honestly, it's a cool freaking show. It really is a cool show, Logan. I think you could like it a lot. And I'm super excited to see how this actually develops, because The Servant is a crazy good show. They did I think it was 3 or 4 seasons, and it's actually very well done, tasteful, cinematography to the story, to the plot, to the acting. Sometimes in M. Night shooting it's a little bit weird, of course, but it's cool. I enjoy it a lot. Anybody ever see this? That's my question. Anybody ever see this too? Trevor or GR? You haven't seen this? No. Okay, well, the plot itself, too, let me say, the plot itself, again, a delusional mother, she got this baby, and then this nanny comes in and she's held with delusion. Is that enough to say that this is ripping this movie off, that it should be sued for $81 million? That's my case, and I'm going to bring it over to Trevor fast. Trevor, I'm putting you on the stand, man. I'm putting you on the stand. I want the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth will help you, Trevor. And give me the truth now. Do you think this is a good lawsuit? Will M. Night lose everything over this? Tell me the truth.
Well, okay. So I don't feel like I have enough information to make a call here. All I have is the one link that you sent me that I read through, and it's I feel sorry, from what little I have, I feel like it's complex. I can see it from either angle. It's I don't want to root for Apple, the big company, over a small indie film producer, but also this lawsuit seems tenuous at best. It doesn't seem like there's enough specific. It's yeah, they just have the concept of the baby and someone getting attached to it, which seems to me is probably a thing that happens in real life constantly. I don't think that creators like Shyamalan, writers should have to live in fear of the thought that like somebody else has used an idea like this before and then not make their thing. I think that's stupid. But also, like, if they did copy a bunch of things from a small indie film and then bring it to a big network to make a big budget version of it, that's also shitty.
Very shitty, yeah.
So it's like, it seems like there could be some validity to it, or there could be no validity to it. I just don't have enough information. I can see it from both angles. I feel like the suit itself could theoretically set a dangerous precedent for artists and writers in general, depending on which way it goes. So I guess I'm really interested to see how this turns out. The only other thing that like I really wanted to bring up, like from the article, is like there was a part in there where they were talking about how like both Francesca, what was her last name? The director, Francesca.
Yeah, I'm gonna butcher her name again if I say it again. I will say it for you. Okay, here we go. Francesca Gregorini. Giorgini? Maybe it's Giorgini. Maybe it's Giorgini because it's Italian. You know.
Giorgini yeah, that sounds closer probably. But like the director, the lawyers were trying to go between like Francesca Giorgini and M. Night Shyamalan and like show that they're both from like really like humble backgrounds and like they both like clawed their way up in Hollywood or whatever, and that the other person is like an industry nepo baby or whatever. And I'm like, why is this relevant to the lawsuit? Like, can we stick with the content of the show and the movie and like determine if there was actual plagiarism? Like, I don't see what either of their backgrounds has anything to do with this. So that's my hot take is like, can we stick to the actual case?
Yeah, I know it has nothing to do with that, really. And I just think like it's just like I watched The Servant. It's a really gripping show too. I'm gonna go back and watch the movie now because I was just shocked that after all this time too, it's been done since 2018, something like that, 2019. It's been a while, and it was a really great show. And I'm just like, and it was so different because it's all about religion. It wasn't really even about the doll. The doll is there; it's a thing, you know. They bring a nanny in, but you're right. When it comes to art, like that's just an initial plot point. Okay, here's how it starts, and then the story goes this direction. Now, if it was about like a person who brings in a religious person who was from a cult that again was maybe you know, honoring the devil and then going after the devil and then trying to honor the devil and make a whole like love baby based off the demon, then maybe I'd say this is the same thing. You know what I mean? But if you're not getting any kind of Christianity, religion, or anything like that, yeah, Shamalama Ding Dong, I know, Queen. Then you know it's different. It's a different plot. I mean, we gotta have some liberties here. It happens with music too. We have these lawsuits for music all the time. So we gotta see, because I'm right about that too, Trevor. About again, if it will ruin, you know, people from being just creative. That's like, a problem.
I mean, can you imagine if the rights holders for Flash Gordon had sued George Lucas over Star Wars? Like, we need latitude for creativity.
We do. We definitely do. I love that. Angela, what do you think about this? Okay, so M. Night's show is being, this lawsuit's going on over The Servant. Did you ever see The Servant? I feel like this is a show that people have not watched.
No,
people have not watched this show. But The Servant, you know, it's about a woman who's a delusional girl. She loses her baby. She actually, I mean, I don't want to give that. I don't know if we give that spoiler away. But she loses her baby, and then they hire a nanny. I'm just saying, I'm not gonna get that spoiler. But there's a spoiler there I almost gave away. But she brings this nanny in. She's super religious. It becomes a lot of themes of Christianity, a lot of themes about the devil means to people, and it's very fascinating. It's all about really religion, if you ask me. But the main point while they're suing them is over again the baby doll, and then bringing a nanny in to be a part of that delusion. To use that, it seemed like Trevor was saying that could be a thing where it's like, okay, there's some liberties there with, of course, creativeness, right? Do you think that that's going too far? You think these liberties are? I mean, this is crazy to me. To me, it just seems nuts to me. It seems like you're just trying to sue somebody.
They're suing over the baby or the
doll, yeah, over the use of a baby doll and bringing a nanny and have this delusion. They're suing over that, but the rest of the plot is totally different. Okay. So it's like, do you think that like M. Night is a kind of person, like Apple is another person? They've had lawsuits though too. Is this going to set an unprecedented example for moving forward for creative liberties?
Well, I mean, I guess it can, obviously. I mean, I think in terms of like if it's a creepy show and it's like, I mean, if the story is about having some kind of nanny in it with a baby doll, I mean, we see a lot of those happen. Like there was one in Beetlejuice, like a creepy baby Beetlejuice that was like, I know there's not like one like it in a lot of other shows, but there, you know what I mean? There's stuff that's sort of, it's creative. It's similar in some ways.
Yeah.
They're creepy. They're gonna pop up in these movies and these shows. Like, I don't know. I mean, in terms of like, I don't know the whole background on this thing. So I guess I don't really know. Is this a baby that was like from something else? Like that they, you know, like, so just give me a little bit more information about this.
Yeah, like the idea is, you know, they have a child and the baby dies unexpectedly, and then what happens is, because she's having such a hard time, psychological breakdown, they bring in a fake baby, a doll, you know.
Okay.
And she starts to think the baby's actually alive. And everyone starts buying into the whole idea that the baby's alive, pretending the baby's alive. They bring in a nanny too to try to help her. It's all part of the delusion. The nannies help take care of the baby. But all of a sudden the baby's actually alive in the movie or in the show. The baby's actually alive. And then you're like not sure what's happening. Is it someone else's soul? Is it her child? Is she using religion? Is she using the devil to bring the child back to life? It goes into a whole different direction, you know? As opposed to like the idea for this other movie was just the idea of using a baby doll for, again, delusion. I don't know. I mean, there's definitely a tie-in here, but I'm just worried about what it means for the business, because this is like Trevor said though too. If it's going Big Apple, the Big Apple is stealing this idea, then of course make them pay some money. But this is a big lawsuit, $81 million.
Yeah, that's a big lawsuit. I mean, of course, like I kind of stand with Trevor on that. If you're stealing something essentially from somewhere else that you know is something you shouldn't be doing with this, then yeah, I mean, copyright, that's already, you know, that's over with, then go for it. You know, take this lawsuit and run with it.
I'm intrigued though that it was thrown out one time and we're going back to court too. So and it makes, put some red flags up. Thirsty Daddy, you're kind of quiet here, man. What do you think, GR? Have you watched The Servant, and do you think this is, again, I'm giving some fireworks, GR. Do you think that this will have any kind of change in the business at all, GR?
Hell no. I mean, this has been going on since they started making the first silent movie back in the Dark Ages. It's people get the same ideas. I mean, you can go even in the technical world. I mean, people were going, oh, that's a great idea. I'll make a telephone. There were 3 patents filed on the same day for a telephone.
Yeah, well, there you go. And whoever got the first one in wins, right?
No, actually it didn't.
Oh, well, there you go.
But anyway, the point is, we don't know. I've never seen either the movie or the series. And they're going to get copies going on. You got to take a piece of this. The premise of this movie is a 5150 with a doll.
5150.
You don't know that? Yeah,
I know you've said this before.
Person.
Oh yeah.
Crazy person with a doll. Psychiatric hold.
It's a fascinating. I love The Servant. It's a great show. It's very interesting. It makes me want to go back and watch that movie now and see an independent film. Is it that like similar? I mean, I don't know if it is. Then I'm gonna be like all about
Italian, though, Brian.
Yes. What?
You have to speak Italian. It's not no subtitles.
Oh, there you go. Well, there you go. Then that's gonna be tough to watch. You know, I just think that I'm excited about. I want to see like how it develops. I think it can have an impact on the business, and I think that I mean, you would think that Apple would have vetted this beforehand, but then you look at Netflix with the whole like baby reindeer thing too. That blew up, and they have another massive lawsuit there too. So you just never know, because again, they're still dealing with defamation.
Sometimes they don't really do their clearances, you know. I mean, they kind of just, if they can't figure. I mean, it happens a lot where they don't really fully know. They think they're sort of okay, and then they just throw it in the legal department
like,
to be able to deal with it.
Deal with this. Fix it. Fix it now. Fix it now.
Yeah, it's like a tiny scratch. We'll just put some, we'll put some like spackle on it, and
we'll put some Metamucil on that, and it'll be okay.
The law firm, the internal legal teams and external are just like, they're the spackle, and they're the, just throw it over there. We didn't do our homework, but it's fine.
I just want to say, guys,
1 million between friends.
Right? And watch The Servant. Just watch The Servant. That's all I'm saying. If you haven't seen it, go back and check it out because I love it. It's such a good show. It's such a weird psychological thriller. And that's something that's all I want to say about that. But you know what? That's going to happen. You know, we're going to keep recreating art and doing stuff over again in Hollywood.
Do I have to pay
for
Apple?
Apple?
Watch ads again?
Well, Apple,
I
they don't have
flipping ads.
Yeah, they're to come back, Angela. They're to come back.
Oh,
just like the dinosaurs keep coming back at Jurassic Park, Angela. They can't stay away. And something's rumbling in the night. It sounds like more Jurassic World movies are coming, even though the new one's not out yet. Can we talk about that? Can I say I love dinosaurs? I'm gonna say again, I love dinosaurs. Dino DNA. Yeah, hell yeah. And Dino DNA. And now the new Jurassic World. It's so good. It's so good. Jeff Goldblum, come on, man. Making his career right there. The Fly actually made his career. I love that movie, but I love him in Jurassic Park. But I would say Jurassic Park Rebirth is coming out this year, right? Coming out, and everyone's talking about this summer. And now the writer came forward to talk about this. And of course, he did the first 2 Jurassic Park movies. He's excited to be back again. But, you know, this is a reboot again for the 3rd time. And he was talking about being like, you know, we did 3 before. The other 3 are new characters, new plot, new devices. And then these next 3 are going to be the same thing again. I'm like, whoa, 3 movies already. And he was saying there's guidelines already for the next 2 movies. They're trying to plan on more movies after Rebirth. And here are the rules for it. He's saying if we do more Jurassic Park movies moving forward, the first rule is this. There's 6 rules, by the way. The first rule is all the 6 movies cannot be denied or contradicted at all. And he says he hates retconning. So no retconning. All of them are in the same universe right now. I think that's a good rule. I think that's really a good rule. Keep them all there. He said also every be. I think that's right. Campy and he said that the humor is oxygen in the movie, which again, yes, we don't go over top, doesn't be cheesy, but it does help us breathe for those moments because it is about dinosaurs, like, you know, murdering people. Let's be real about that. That's what it is. I love Jurassic Park movies. I think that's good. Like that oxygen, you know, breathe there. But he said there's 3 more rules that he can't tell you because it's spoiler territory. But he has been very much involved. Of course, as I said, he wrote the first 2 movies. Him and Steven Spielberg been involved with this new one too. And they're hoping to make it a whole new franchise. And he said he loves the idea of working solely on a character and coming up with new characters that kind of can branch in and make their whole universe. And of course, we got Scarlett Johansson in here. Mahershala Ali is in here. Jonathan Bailey. This cast has been rounding up, coming out July 2nd from Universal Studios. But do we need 3 more Jurassic Park movies? That's my question to the panel today. Do we need 3 more?
We do, because everyone needs to make so much more money. I like Jurassic Park. I'm a complete dinosaur, you know, lover. I wanted to be like a paleontologist when I was like a little kid, so.
Yeah. I did too at one point. That was one of my ideas too. I'm like, I'd love to go dig up some dino bones.
Like the carnivorous dinosaurs. I had all the books. I was so into it. It was like my thing.
Are you excited about this new one then, Angela? And you think that they can make a whole new trilogy with Scarlett Johansson?
Yeah, I mean, sure. I mean, you can, you know, ScarJo. I mean, sure. Why not? She's good. I mean, we're moving on from Bryce Dallas.
Yep, she's gone.
She's gone. And
yep.
And I was
Chris Pratt. Chris Pratt is gone too. He's doing too many animated voices these days. He's got to separate from the dinos, you know?
He was good though. I mean, yeah, you can always like find characters and make it into something if it's good. I mean, some of them are dumb. You know, there was some of the Jurassic Parks that were kind of stupid, like the one with what was that one? This season with I want to say it was like it was Tia Leone was in one. It was like Jurassic Park, like 2 or 3, and it was the boy left on the island.
That was 3.
That was 3.
Yeah,
yeah.
Was left, that one was kind of like, okay, this is like with.
It was so short
it was
too.
Stupid.
Yeah.
It was stupid. It was kind of like, this is like dumb. I mean, but you know, I mean, it made money. You still watch it. What?
The acting in it was terrible. Leone.
Yeah, it wasn't great.
Yeah. Sucked.
William Macy. I mean,
yeah,
it was just like a weird. It was a weird like thing. I don't know what. It just I hate that one. Whenever they do like the marathons of Jurassic Park, I love the original. Great. I liked Dinosaur the World, though. When they made the actual like island or whatever, and then the one where they had the auction at the house was weird.
Yeah,
kind of.
that was the second
just
one,
weird.
right?
No, that's like one of the last. That was like the second.
It was the fifth one. It was the second one in the new trilogy.
The second one.
I
Yeah,
liked
that one was
that
weird
one.
to me.
I liked that one because it was so stupid. Like it was like
Yeah.
it dropped.
Like your
any
house is that
pretense.
big, you can put
It was
like a dinosaur auction.
Yeah, that movie knew that it was goofy bullshit, and it just leaned right into it. And I was like, okay, I can come along
Yeah.
for this. Like, you don't think that you're smarter than you are. We're just having a movie where we mash action figures together. Cool.
And they were because they were trying to find how do we integrate this into like now starting it into like this rebirth right now where it's on the it's in like the United States and
Rebirth.
We've got them all here. Like it's just I know.
Are we gonna have dinosaurs with machine guns this time? Are we gonna do it? I know they've been talking about that for years. I'll keep putting it out there. Are we gonna do it? By the end of these three, are we gonna have velociraptors with semi-automatic guns? I just want to know.
Yeah, they're probably gonna like start talking. Like they're actually gonna like speak in a human voice. Like
they'll have Jeff Goldblum's voice, please. Jeff Goldblum's voice.
Life will find a way. Life finds a way. Like in his weird, like it's really weird, like elongated. Jeff Goldblum's always like this. He's like,
are you going to give a Tyrannosaurus Rex an M16?
Come on, GR, why not? They can kind of hold
his
on.
arms aren't long. His arms aren't long enough.
Hey, GR, all these you just need these things to work. Pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, trigger fingers. Trigger. GR, are you about this? GR, are you about this Jurassic Park resurgence?
I'll watch, see if it's three of the
I think I should be in it,
Park movies have been good.
Right?
He's talking to me now. Later. Sorry, being.
It's hump day. It's hump day.
Yeah. Anyway, three of the movies have been really good. Three of the movies have really sucked. So what the hell? Let's try three more.
Which ones really suck, GR? Which ones suck for you? The third one we said already. Right? Third one.
Fifth one was stupid. So
fifth one, yeah.
It was funny, but it was stupid. Yeah.
And then which one? The last one?
I did. Yeah.
There's something to say about that second one too. I mean, this guy wrote the second one too, but like Vince Vaughn in there and going into the second island, and then they have like the theme park kind of deal. Yeah, there's something to say about that one too. But I still like it. I still have a good time with it. It's funny you go back and watch it. You're like, Vince Vaughn in that movie seems so out of place, but it's still great. I don't know. It's just weird.
That was like one of his first movies. Like kind of in his first. It was like 1990. That was in 96, I think, or seven. That one was filmed. Yeah. I mean, you can tell like it was one of his first because he doesn't really have much of a speaking.
I like that. Queen said Fast and Furious versus Dino DNA there. That'd be great.
Dino DNA.
Family.
Maybe they'll be racing in cars with with machine guns and like you were saying.
Okay, Angela, I like you. I concur.
Oh, I mean, who knows? Anything's possible.
This is the alternate. This is the alternate universe to Star Wars.
Oh, yeah. It kind of is. It could be. There could be Jedi in here too. Eventually, there might be. Trevor, about these dinosaurs.
Gremlins.
I love Gremlins. So good.
Yeah, throw the Gremlins in there.
Oh, yeah.
They can jump on the Velociraptor
and just don't get them all wet together. We just want to see that. Oh, I don't know what's happening there. Dino Gremlin kind of.
Dino Gremlin babies.
Yeah, Dino Gremlin DNA. Nobody wants to see that. Trevor, are you excited about the dinosaurs, Trevor, coming back? Rebirth ×3?
So from what little we've heard about it so far, it does sound kind of promising. I don't know. I do like that they're planning ahead. Like if they want to do another trilogy, it's good to like have that in place before you go into it, rather than like the Star Wars sequels, for example, which were clearly not planned ahead. So like, it's good that they're thinking ahead like that. But like, I really just hope that they focus everything on the first movie first and just make it as good as they can and make it a complete story, for God's sake. Like, if it ends on a cliffhanger, I'm gonna be angry.
Trevor,
having a trilogy
it's gonna hang on a cliffhanger. I hate to tell you.
I know it is.
It's gonna do exactly what you hate. So get ready. But
yeah, so I mean, like, I hope they're good.
Brace yourself, Trevor.
I hope they're good. I don't have a lot of faith in it though, because like here's my spiciest, hottest take. I think the first Jurassic World, the first one with Chris Pratt in it, is the worst fucking movie ever made.
Jurassic World, the one with the island on the island with okay.
The one that everybody likes. I hate it so much. It's terrible. They didn't get better from there. So like, I really only ever rewatch the first one, sometimes the second one.
I love the first one. Oh,
the original Jurassic Park is so good. So good. It's damn near a perfect movie. So
do you
like,
think, Trevor, we just need one really good one in a whole entire like
trilogy,
freaking grocery store like full of movies of a franchise? Do you think we need just like one good one out of it, and that's really it?
I mean, honestly, that's kind of how I feel about most franchises. Like, they get one really good one, and then they just churn out a bunch of crap forever. So, if they do like one more. Like that last Jurassic World movie, Dominion, where they had the old cast and the new cast together, was just so fucking
made $1 billion.
Like, nobody
made $1 billion
it.
too.
God.
Somehow, like, literally no one liked that movie, but so many people went to see it. So like, I really thought the franchise was dead after that.
Curiosity. I think that's it. Yeah. People were just curious. Like, what is it going to be like? And then it's like, oh man, are you kidding me?
People are just stupid.
People just love dinosaurs. People love dinosaurs. And that's like all that we really need is like a lot of good dinosaur stuff. I mean, honestly, I think the best thing we could have would be a competing dinosaur franchise, like something completely separate that also uses like, I mean,
in the Universe, right?
Yeah,
Dinoverse. Well,
give me Jude Law, Vladimir Putin riding a Velociraptor.
Let's go.
Oh my God.
There you go.
That's great.
Let's fucking go.
With some kind of like a AK-47 or something.
Yeah, absolutely. There we go. See, there's your $1 billion idea.
Yeah, there we go. Done. And someone will probably take it from this brainstorming session we're having live.
It could happen. It could happen. We're gonna see some art about that, some AI art pretty soon of Vladimir Putin riding that Velociraptor.
Send us a drawing, somebody.
Yeah, Queen, like most of the sequels. Queen, I like Trevor, I actually like the new one, the first of the three with Chris Pratt. I liked it. I think a lot of people did. The third one was all right, but it was the cicada thing was ridiculous. There's like cicadas or something like that. That's what we're worried about, not dinosaurs. I'm like, what
we wanted to see in that movie was the dinosaurs running loose across America and civilian population. Yes. And then they just wrapped that up in the first 5 minutes of the movie, and they're like, no, we're going off to another remote location. What the fuck?
Fuck we doing that for?
They did that, remember, with the one in LA? Like, they had the they had the Tyrannosaurus. Well, there was like a Tyrannosaurus Rex like running loose to find her baby.
Yeah, but it was just like the one, and like it's contained by the end of the movie. Like, the way this movie ended was like all these dinosaurs were supposed to be loose on the world, and we were supposed to see like how like humans would deal with having to live alongside dinosaurs because there was no way to contain them anymore.
Stay in your basement.
Right? Like you go down to your basement, and instead of finding mice, you find like a Proconsegantid or something.
Yeah, whatever that is. Yeah, like you're just
you
like,
got
it's dino DNA.
Like they wouldn't blow them up and kill them all. Gee.
Well, it just made sense. The title was Jurassic World, right? Jurassic World. You think you would have dinosaurs throughout the whole world and living amongst them and how that would be? And then you have some people like trying to navigate that, you know? It comes like a...
stupid that idea sounds.
Well,
you could get up at 1:30 in the morning and go down to the street corner in LA and find a taco truck selling Triceratops burritos.
You're like, oh, hey, excuse me, Ceratops. Can I get a burrito?
Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
Oh, I'm sorry, Velociraptor. Can you just get the heck out of the way? Like, slap.
Damn it, I hit another Velociraptor. This sounds like a good comedy. I had another fucking Velociraptor driving to work today. Those motherfuckers are so fast.
Traffic is backed up on the 405 because a Brontosaurus is sleeping across 6 lanes.
Yeah. Just jump on the back of a Velociraptor and just go right to work.
Right. Fast pass right there. That's how you get to work as fast.
Like riding on them, you know, like they'll probably
Velociraptor
that's what it'll come down to. They'll be like they'll somehow like find a like what was that? In like I think season 5 or whatever, they made them where like if they pinpointed this thing, it like made the dinosaurs do whatever the people whatever the handler had essentially.
Yeah.
So they're probably gonna have it where there's some device that like makes them turn into like household pets or something, you know, and it's gonna be like instead of a pit bull, you have a Tyrannosaurus Rex outside your house, or like someone down the street's got a, you know, Velociraptor, and someone else has got some like other crazy thing. I don't even know.
I think we're just describing the Flintstones right now, everybody. I think that's what we're describing.
Yeah.
I think we're asking for a Flintstones movie.
Meet the
Why not?
Flintstones.
Right. Why not? Let's make that happen. I don't know who's the star. Timothy Chalamet is Fred Flintstone.
Timothy Chalamet
No,
starring as Velociraptor 1, and
he'd be
Glenn
Bam
Powell
Bam.
is Velociraptor number 2. Tom Cruise will be coming in as
Mr. Stone.
as Mr. Stone.
Isn't that his name, his
Nicole
boss?
Kidman
Mr.
will
Slate?
be-
Mr. Slate, yeah.
Mr. Slate, that's what it was. Yeah.
All right,
There we
if we're
go.
going to fan cast this, give me J.K. Simmons as Mr. Slate. Timothy Chalamet is more of a
God.
Barney. Fred's probably going to end up being Josh Gad.
Wilma.
Oh, that's a good
Who'd
point.
play
Josh
Who'd
Gad.
play Wilma?
Ooh, Zendaya.
J-Lo.
Zendaya would be a good, maybe she'd be good Pebbles or something. I don't know.
Maybe Kylie Jenner with Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We're getting,
Joke,
I
everybody.
don't,
Just kidding.
and,
JK.
I don't know. It's tough to
Sound like
cast.
it'd be Bam Bam.
Oh,
Bam Bam.
Well,
I know. I love
Wilma-
Bam Bam. That's a great.
how about Anya Taylor-Joy for Wilma?
There you go. Why
Okay.
not? She's good.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
good.
She's good. Yeah, she's
Anya.
great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr. Slate was so funny looking.
I'll go
five,
ahead
yeah.
and just, you know, I'll throw my name in the ring. You know, I can
Yep.
color my hair. It's totally fine.
Yeah.
Bam.
Yeah, you guys can join too. You know, we can all be.
Thank
this could Be
you.
the cast. You know,
GR is going to
we could all be.
be.
We could all be in it. GR could be. Who could GR?
See, I could play Mr. Slade. I'm old enough to.
Oh yeah, Mr. Slade. Yeah. God.
Peppy can be Dino. Is that his name? Dino?
I
Dino.
know.
Yeah.
Dino,
Peppy.
there we go.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I'm not remembering all the characters at
Peppy.
the moment. I got like all this.
Trying to impress the
Well,
girls on the block.
nostalgia. Well,
Yeah.
no, but I just Fred,
I want to
Wilma,
play Gazoo.
Bam
Oh,
Bam.
Gazoo. I think it seems like Martin Short is Gazoo. Come on. It just seems like perfect. He'd kill it.
Forgotten
Yeah.
about that one, Queen.
Yeah. Remember the Fred disguised himself as a woman and Mr. Slate what? they go on a date?
Was attracted to the woman.
Oh, attracted. I
there you
thought
go.
he was attacked. I'm like,
Well, that's fantastic. But Jurassic World is coming, everybody.
Jurassic World.
Rebirth.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, maybe
know,
we'll get
like,
a third. I think they
Get
get three. I
lost
like the idea of planning, though. You're right, Trevor. We got to plan this because Star Wars, they knew they were doing 3, and there was no plan. Or they had a plan, they threw out the window. Well, let's do different stories for every movie, and it'll be fine. No, look how that turned out. Let's not do that again. Come on, Star Wars, get your shit together.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. And we got a lot of Star Wars news coming, everybody. I got to tell you, because it's just like dropping like it's hot. I hear Star Wars this, Star Wars that. Let's talk about that, everybody, in our feature story of the night. This might actually take me a second here, okay? So Star Wars. Well, the big rumor came out today. There was actually like, it came out like yesterday about Obi-Wan coming back for Ahsoka. So let's start with Ahsoka now. So Ahsoka's coming back for a second season. And when it comes to Ahsoka, of course, Ray Stevenson had passed away, right? And really unfortunate. He was so great in Ahsoka. And it came forward that now they've officially recast him. And I love the casting for us. I'm like, if you're going to do this, you're going to do this right. Because honestly, you're bringing in an actor who's a fantastic actor from Game of Thrones, and you're throwing them in. They're friends apparently too, which I think is always a great thing. If you have a friend that comes in and covers for you after you passed away, like that's pretty amazing if you ask me, because a lot of times it doesn't work out that way. You bring someone in and it's like a totally different person. Maybe they're going to honor them well. But Sandor the Hound from Game of Thrones, I'm talking about, is coming in to play this character. Roy McCain coming in. I'm excited because he's so good. So good. I mean, replace him with somebody. He's also a very big man. I can fill those shoes, I think. So that's awesome. But also on top of that, okay, like Hayden Christensen's coming back for a bigger role in this next season, and Obi-Wan's going to be a part of this too. Ewan McGregor coming back to be Obi-Wan Kenobi, which he's been wanting to do more of this. He wants to be more Obi-Wan. He wants another season 2 of his show. So like, why not? It makes sense to me. That's cool. And Skeleton Crew just ended. I don't know if you guys watched this. It didn't do that well, which kind of bums me out that Skeleton Crew was like one of the lowest debuting Star Wars shows on Disney Plus. It's one of my favorite they've actually done. It just ended this week. Speaking about Jude Law, not being Vladimir Putin, but being kind of like a sidekick kind of Jedi, not a really Jedi, but a kind of a Jedi. It was a fun show. It really was. It ended this yesterday. The last episode came out. What they do in this is fun. It's like Goonies in space, exactly what you expect. And they had a fantastic experience. I enjoyed the journey. They want to do a second season. They said they'd love to do it, but depends on how the reception is. I just don't know if it'll be greenlit for another season. I just don't think it will. I'm surprised Andor has another season. That just kind of blows my mind. But on top of that, too, again, they spent like $600 million or $800 million on Andor. I mean, it's insane money. Insane money for Star Wars. But on top of that, too, of course, James Mangold is doing another Star Wars movie. Going to be called The Dawn of the Jedi. And this is going to take place 25,000 years before the events of A New Hope. Before everybody, before Luke Skywalker is able to dive his teeth into a whole new world where the Jedi are first forming, and they're trying to figure out the plot point, but that's one reason why he want to do it. He says it's a playground for him. He can get out there, have fun, and do whatever it was, and I can't that's what about fans being pissed off because it's separate from everything else. I love it. There's a lot of Star Wars news. In a galaxy far, far away, we're going to be talking about a lot of space stuff right now, guys. I'm excited about Ewan McGregor. I like this Dawn of Jedi idea. I think it's fantastic. I've been waiting for something like this. Do something completely different. That's why I like Skeleton Crew, guys. I like it. If you haven't watched it, I'm just saying it's fun. Give it a chance. Give it a chance. Jude Law, his shirt's not off riding a freaking Velociraptor, but he's still pretty darn good in this. I'm just going to say. He's still a wizard to me. He's a Jedi wizard, so he plays a wizard pretty well. Is there anything here we're excited about? Trevor, are you excited about anything excessively in here? Is there anything that's like just standing out to you, you're super stoked for, or no?
There is actually. So, I mean, I know I've said this before. I'm not really a big Star Wars fan anymore. Like most Star Wars fans, my opinions on Star Wars are controversial. I did wear my Echo Base shirt today, though, just for this.
Yeah.
I'm really excited about James Mangold's Dawn of the Jedi. Mostly because, like, for the reasons he said, like, it won't have a lot of the baggage that, like, Star Wars does nowadays, where he's not, like, necessarily to beholden to, like, a shitload of continuity and, like, that, you know, things that the frankly often toxic fan base, like, holds very dear to themselves. And I think he's just going to have, like, a lot of freedom to actually, like, tell a story using whatever building blocks from Star Wars he wants and be able to ignore whatever he doesn't want. And that's really fascinating to me. I think that's the kind of thing that Star Wars needs right now, is like an entire fresh take. So I'm definitely here for that. Also, like, even though I probably won't end up watching it, I'm excited to see Ewan McGregor coming back, because I know how much he loves playing Obi-Wan, and I'm just really happy for him. So yeah, that sounds great.
Are you as happy as much as this Stormtrooper is? Are you that happy?
No,
maybe like 1 or 2 levels below the Stormtrooper, but still pretty happy.
He's definitely excited about Hump Day, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's humping it up with the best of us.
What sure?
I said it's appropriate.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
The Acolyte was horrible. I mean, there was some good. There was some moments in the Acolyte, but I mean, it was just too far. They were retconning too much. Yeah, I mean, some of the fights were great, some of the fight sequences, but the retconning everything and making the string, it's not the Force, like, you're going too far. Look, let's just have it be what it is. That's what's great about Skeleton Crew. It's like, before everything, of course, but it's like a planet that's kind of hidden away before all the events of everything else, where the Empire comes and rises. They have no idea because they're trapped away and they're creating like gold for the whole universe. But they're like, there's supposed to be for the Republic, but they're trapped there in this bubble and they don't know. And that's what's fun, to see them actually open up to the world and see what's actually changed since they've been in their bubble. It's really cool. And the kids are great in it. And that Mangold thing, I really am excited about that too, Trevor. I think that Mangold's a great talent. I'm still bummed people didn't like the Indiana Jones movie. I know people hated on him for that. He still made Logan. Logan's still fucking great, though. I love Logan. What a great movie.
Oh, yeah. Logan is the best of all the X-Men movies. And he also did the 3:10 to Yuma remake. Like,
oh, yeah.
Like, he's fucking great. Like, I haven't seen the last Indiana Jones movie, but yeah, I know it was divisive. I'll get around to it eventually. But
I go back in time. The going back in time's a lot in the new Indiana Jones movie. When they go back in time, that's a little lot. But I mean, I still enjoy it because it's an adventure. It's an adventure with Indiana Jones, you know? But I'm excited about that Mangold thing. You got to check out Skeleton Crew, Trevor. Please just check it out. Come on, man. Give it a shot.
Keep telling me. I know.
Give it a shot. Give it a shot.
If there's a baby Yoda cameo, I'm totally on board.
There's like a little baby elephant type character in this. Little elephant.
Oh yeah, it's like a
baby Yoda.
Yeah. It's like a baby Max Rebo.
Yeah, it's pretty freaking cool. I'm just saying.
They're a little baby in there.
Angela, are you excited about any of this Star Wars stuff at all, Angela? Is there something that tickles your innards here?
I mean, nothing's really tickling too much. I'm not feeling all ticklish inside, like Vader over there, just getting jiggy with it. You know, but it's like, hey, if it's like on or something, maybe I'll take a gander. I don't know. I mean, it gets confusing with all this stuff. The Star Wars, everything. It's just like, okay, I got to start like remembering what the heck this is about and what the story. You know what I mean? Like Trevor was saying, it's all like scattered all over the place. I mean, I guess this one, if it's starting 25,000 years before
everything.
Like, everything, then like, you know, I mean, is there going to be one that starts like 25,000 years before this one, and then we're gonna start going back until like, you know, who knows when, the dawn of time. I don't know. I mean, I'm certain they'll make it cool or something, and I'll partake. But yeah, I can't say I'm like jumping.
They can't bring you back. They can't bring you back, huh?
I mean, I like the class, you know, I like the old school. I liked Mandalorian. But yeah, I mean, there might be something that gets, you know, kind of piques my interest once it gets going here.
That Grogu and Mando movie might be pretty cool too, I gotta say. And it's weird that still that
cool.
What's his name from the Bear? He's playing playing Jabba the Hutt's kid. I'm going blank. The main guy from the Bear. I'm going blank on his name.
What's his face?
Lit. Let's call him Lit.
What?
Yeah, him.
The chef?
What's his face? Yeah.
If you guys can help me in the chat, I can't think of his name.
Alan White or something? Or
yeah, Jeremy Allen White. Jeremy Allen White. Jeremy Allen, yeah. GR, is Star Wars dead in your book or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, the story of the Jedi, I want to see that. If they do that half as good as the original, that's a big if. It could be a great storyline.
I think it could be awesome. I think going back in time like that, GR, that's fascinating, right? It's a whole new kind of bag of worms you've never seen before.
Yeah, 25,000 years of technology will be a whole lot different.
Are you shocked about Ewan McGregor coming back?
No.
He's such a great
an actor. Money talks, Brian.
Yep. And Star Wars has that paycheck, GR. They have that paycheck.
Maybe there won't be spaceships in 25,000 years before. Maybe they'll be driving cars. Like there'll be a Ford F-150 in there.
Maybe we'll finally find out how their taxes are done. I know if Sean were here, he said, "How are we doing the taxes? How does that system work too? Who's the mail people in Star Wars?"
This is about
the taxes. You're right.
Office.
It kind of is. It kind of is. I love James Mangold. I think everything I do is going to be fascinating. I think it's going to be fun. That's kind of really cool news for me, too. And I just love that they're bringing these actors back for this Ahsoka show. It's like you had them in the Clone Wars before. You're bringing the Clone Wars stuff to television. I know Ahsoka didn't do as well as they hoped it would, but it still did enough to get a second season. And I gotta say too, I like the casting. I just like the casting. Thrawn in there was awesome. I love the idea of bringing in again Hayden Christensen more, giving him that redemption. And I say that, and people get mad at me. I'm like, redemption. They're like, oh, he needs no redemption because those old prequel movies were so great. Because that's Gen Z these days. That's great, guys. I'm happy you loved it. But if you grew up with those movies when we were kids, we didn't love them as much as you do. That's all I'm saying. I just didn't love him as much as you did. Misa Jar Jar Binks. Misa, go find out how to fuck myself. You know what I mean? And people were mad about that. That poor actor though too. He almost committed suicide. He got so much freaking hate Crazy shit. He came back
who's
too.
This one?
The guy who played Jar Jar Binks, like he did all the motion cap, and they were excited. Lucas was like, "Oh, this would be fantastic! It'd be a big character. He was gonna have this huge arc in 3 movies." And he came out, and people just like trash talked it. I mean, it's a ridiculous character, but I mean, they trash talked it so much. The guy got so many death threats. He like lost his mind. He's doing okay now, and he came back. They brought him in for, I don't know if it was Ahsoka or if it was Obi-Wan. They brought him back for like a little cameo at one point. It was great to see him back on screen, but he wasn't Jar Jar. He was just himself as a Jedi.
Jar Jar.
So good to give him some redemption, Yeah. Misa say that don't work. He tried.
Ryan, it's not Friday. You can't do that.
GR, what's your Jar Jar Binks, GR? Give me your Jar Jar Binks.
Oh,
no.
Okay, I tried. I will still say watch Skeleton Crew. Watch Skeleton Crew. Dawn of the Jedi, I think, will be fantastic. I think, again, Ewan McGregor coming back is a great news for Star Wars fans. He's a great Obi-Wan. I mean, honestly, I love him so much. Star Wars, guys! Star Wars! Nobody cares. Anyways, thanks for being here on Kruse Control, as always, guys. Appreciate you. Hope you had a great night, as always. Happy to have you here. Happy hump day. Hope you humped it up with the best of us. And if you haven't humped it up, you still got T-minus a few hours, depending on what coast you are, to get in there and have a great day. Anyways, everybody, thank you for being here. As always, appreciate you. Mr. Trevor Triggs, thank you, Trevor, for being here. As always, hope you had a great time tonight, Trevor. Good to see you, man. Happy you're feeling better, too.
Yep, thanks for having me. I did have a great time.
Is there a squirrel on your... Oh, it's a cat.
It's a cat. This is my roommate's cat. This is Poofy McFlufferbutt.
Oh,
hey,
Poofy McFlufferbuns?
Poofy McFlufferbutt.
Oh, McFlufferbutt. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Hey, McFlufferbutt. Meet Pepe.
Yeah, meet Peppy. Right, Peppy? How you feel?
Ain't nothing wrong with the sniffing of a butt.
Okay. All right. I guess that's what Peppy has to say about that.
Gosh.
That shit has me cracking up. Makes me laugh my ass off.
She's like,
Okay,
who's that
Peppy,
dog?
We know.
Dog?
Right? Oh boy. Anyways,
This is proof that these guys need a lobotomy. That's right. Take it out.
Anyways, Mr. GR Waters, thank you for being here. As always, GR, the Thursday Daddy. Hope you had a good time tonight, GR.
Oh, yeah. I got abused. I had a great time.
It's a grateful day today.
Not for the good jokes, but I've had enough.
We'll let you be, GR.
Is this supposed to be a joke?
Well, it was, Peppy. But, we'll let GR be. Miss Angela Costello. Angela, thank you for being here as always. Good to have you on a hump day. Great to see you. I hope you had a great time tonight.
Fun. Oh. Am I walking? Am I jogging? Am I walking?
Little
Am I
combination.
bouncing?
Little
I'm
1, 2.
Little 1, 2. I'm sorry. I gotta move. My body is just so stagnant sitting here on this couch.
You shut up, motherfucker.
Okay, Peppy.
Peepee. Peppy. Peppy peepee mouth.
Roll out. All right,
Get in line,
Peppy.
bud. Check it.
Check
that mouth.
What?
It was fun. It was good to hang with you guys for a while. Talk shop.
Good to see you, Angela. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Excuse my language, my French.
Good to see you, girl.
Good to see y'all.
And you.
Good to see you too, Queen Milton Bradley. Good to see you all in the chat here too.
Yeah.
Logan 5, always good to have you here, Logan. Good to see you too, man. Thank you all for being here on Kruse Control as always. Milton Bradley, we missed you, man. Welcome back. It's going to be a great hump day, but we will be back on Friday as always, everybody. Hope you had a great time. Please keep spreading that love. We're still pushing. We're still inching towards that 7,000. We're going to get there before you know it. And more and more stuff's happening because it's a new year. It's a new time. Thank you for being here on Kruse Control, everybody. And as always, we gotta keep spreading that love. There's a membership too, guys. If you didn't know there's a membership, there's a lot of great buttons that GR made. Wait till you see those. They're fantastic. Peppy is having a good time. We're having a good time. That jacket's gone. All right, everybody. As always, we gotta keep spreading that love. Get to your friends, your family, your uncles, your aunts, your grandmas, your grandpas, your great great grandmas and grandparents that came down from Xenu, landed smack down with those chinchillas into a beaver badge, and that beaver badge was crazy. There's beavers there all the time. There's sliding shows. There's beaver bags all the time. There's some beavers doing shit all the time. I don't say there's fish there. There's fish there too, and those fish are crazy. They flop up and down, they flop around. They have 1 gill, 2 gills, who knows how many gills. They subscribe to Kruse Control too, and the velociraptors are there. They're hanging out with the brontosauruses. You gotta watch out. They're interspecies raping. I don't know what's happening. Some crazy stuff because the velociraptors are crazy creatures. They really are. There's a T-Rex there. That T-Rex like, hi guys, I got my machine gun, and they're all subscribing to Kruse Control at the end of the day. I love it so much because that's what happens. So you better watch out because Star Wars will get in there too, as we said before. And no T-Rex can be a Jedi. That's all I'm saying. No T-Rex can be a Jedi. Or maybe they can. Until next time, everybody, we'll see you back on Friday. But until then, take care, hump it up, and see you Friday. See ya!
Yo, player, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we are live. And if you are able to join our Patreon, please join. Because the Pep Star needs more snickety snacks. Because I'm hungry. Holla back. Love y'all.